All right, here we go. Drivers ready. Good luck on this tone. Yep, white car's leading. Fred, that lead spot. Ryan Weeks in second. Rick Talbot in third. Steve Miller in fourth. Ean Reilley in that fifth spot. Jonathan Soldner in sixth. So glad that Ean Reilley finally woke up to be able to drive. I think he wore the couch out in the Trinity tent, or Trinity area over there. Talbot and Lee. Kimpton in second. Kimpton in that lead spot. Talbot second. Weeks in third. Miller in that fifth spot. Soldner in sixth. Rick Talbot with a 3.8. Ean Reilley with a 3.8. Ryan Weeks with a 3.9. Fred with a 3.9. Miller with a 3.9. Jonathan Soldner with a 3.9. Rick Talbot on a 62. 4 flat pace. Pick up Rick Talbot in the white number 3 out there. Ean Reilley in the white number 53. Ryan Weeks in that silver. Thank you, Ryan. Fred driving the white something or other on the side of it. Looks like a 1 or an I, or looks like a beer. Steve Miller in fifth. Jonathan Soldner in that sixth spot. Reilley on a 62.402 TQ pace right now. Rick Talbot in second on 62.402. Fred in third on 62.403. Ryan Weeks 62.403 also. Miller on a 61. Soldner on a 61. Reilley with a 3.9. Talbot with a 3.9. Fred with a 4.0. Coming up on the halfway mark here in race number 42, which means 43 standing on the sideline. 44 in tech. 45 thinking about it. Pro Modified coming up next.
2 minutes left.
It's Reilley, Talbot, Kimpton, Weeks, Soldner, and Miller. These guys are shooting for TQ. Ean Reilley in that lead spot. And on a TQ pace, 61, 4 flat. Rick Talbot on a 61, 4.0.8. Talbot showing tenths, hundredths, 200ths of a second behind. Rick Talbot down takes over the lead now. Reilley back to second, Kimpton in third. Reilley takes it back, then Talbot takes it back. Talbot again in that white number 3. Pushes way out of turn number 2 now. Coming up the backside of Jonathan Soldner. He gets by him. Rick Talbot and Ean Reilley back and forth to that lead spot. Talbot out of turn number 2. Here comes Reilley out of turn 2. You got Jonathan Soldner separating both Talbot and Reilley. Down the front straightaway they come. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Talbot in lead, Reilley in second. Fred in that third spot. Ryan Weeks in fourth. Steve Miller fifth. Jonathan Soldner in that sixth position. Talbot with a 4.0. Reilley with a 4.1. Kimpton with a 4.0. Weeks with a 4.1. Miller 4.1. Jonathan Soldner with a 4.1. Rick Talbot on a 61, 4.03 pace right now, new TQ pace. Top 3 drivers are on a 61 lap pace with 30 seconds left to go. Less than 30 to go. It's Talbot, Reilley, Kimpton. Talbot working his way out of turn number 2 now, down the back straight of that number 3 car, that white number 3. Ean Reilley, looks like he's in the 53, I believe it's on the side of that one. Yes, it is. Fred in that third spot. 2 seconds left to go. That means the Fish Clock drivers keep racing until I tell you done. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Everyone's still on the clock. Rick Talbot, new TQ, 6 laps 4.0.5. Ean Reilley finished up second, 6 laps 4.0.7. Fred, 6 laps 4.0.9. Ryan Weeks, 6 laps 4.01. Jonathan Soldner, 6 laps 4.02. Steve Miller, 6 laps 4.03. Who's wearing things? Bill Mellicote. You get to wear the duck.